Morning, folks. Welcome back to the farm. We got no Wi-Fi today. In fact, we had no Wi-Fi all night, which it went out just as we were getting ready to go to bed. Nobody really cares because you're just going to bed. I think, wow, maybe Elon said something to Donald and whatever. They're not getting along. Maybe that's why it's down. But like most childish things, it'll resolve itself in the morning. Got up this morning and it's still not working. I come out to the shop and I did the old IT guy special and turn it off and turn it on again. It worked for about 3 minutes. Now it's not working again. So I don't know what that's all about. Now, for most things, having the internet or having no internet, around the farm doesn't really matter. Like, we've got the speaker in the kitchen that runs off the internet. Kids want to listen to music. Well, maybe that's a big deal to them. It don't really matter to me. What matters to me is being able to upload these videos so you can watch and see what we're doing. And that was my plan, was get up this morning. See, that's lit up. My plan this morning was get up and upload yesterday's video. Can't do that right now. I'm just gonna do a quick speed test here and see what's going on. Maybe I got internet here, but it's not getting to the house for some reason. Anyways, I'm gonna go back in the house, see if we can hit some reset buttons and maybe we can upload today's video. The plan for today, I'm up way early. It's 6 o'clock on a Sunday. We're not. It won't be the Sabbath today. There'll be no day of rest. I've spent plenty of days of rest earlier the days this week. Eating ice cream sandwiches when it was 35 degrees, and I got stuff to do. I'm down to the last 2 days of my 10 days off of work. So it's kind of like a if you only had 48 hours to live type situation. Where you got to get your butt in gear and get something done. And it won't be here. I did some batteries on the charger. We're going to head out to Rio Grande. Father-in-law got windows for their big cabin. So I'm going to give him a hand to get those windows in. I don't know if we'll get them all in or if we just get the big picture window in. What we're going to do, but today was the coldest, well, I shouldn't say the coldest day. The least hot day in the forecast. So maybe we can do something without needing an ice cream sandwich every 30 seconds. We got window 1 out. Pretty big hole. So much brighter in here now. Now to tackle this one. Kind of interesting. The chinking on this stuff was, I don't know if it's moose hair or old man's beard. That's what it looks like from the front. Just got to put trim on around the windows yet. Well, we finished up at the cabin. We headed home. Talk about hazy. No, not even hazy. Thick. Wildfire smoke coming in from the Northwest Territories. And that did not stop me from spotting over there some very white fluffy calves. Yeah, not calves at all. Sheep are out again. And I figure this is the spot right here. This is the spot that I hodgepodge together, the buffalo wire. It separates the cows on this side from the sheep on that side in the dugout pasture. And the cows blew this right down. So I hodgepodge, and I knew I was gonna have to come put some railroad ties or some 4x4s down here just to kind of keep that fence held. Like everything else I do, I procrastinate until it becomes a necessity, a need, and not a want. And now I've got, for the second day in a row, sheep a long way from where they're supposed to be. So we're going to rip up there, see if I can call them back, get them back in where they're supposed to go, and we'll see in a couple days. Maybe this isn't even the spot. Maybe they got a secret spot that I have yet to find. Found it! Right here. This is a spot you recall earlier this year where that godforsaken fox was digging its way under the fence. Created a purchase point for the sheep to get through. I don't even got a tree branch or nothing with me now. I've used my 2 4x4s over there. But that's what I'm going to have to do tomorrow, is come back with something and hold that down. Dirty rotters. Here, sheep, sheep, sheep. Here, sheep, sheep, sheep. Here, sheep, sheep, sheep. They're coming. Over here, not over there, over here. Come on. Here, ship, ship, ship. Better get a gate open for them. There'll stampede me and I won't be ready. Here, ship, ship, ship. Here, ship, ship, ship. Couple more, come on. Here, ship, ship, ship. Here, ship. I'm gonna lose them all. They're all gonna go the other way. There they go. Dirty buggers. Building character today. Now I gotta be deceitful. I got an empty bucket that I'm gonna be in the hopes that they follow me. Not a really good way to build trust, is it? Of course, the guy doesn't dare rattle a bucket around here without having 50 cows come for the run. This is just going to get better and better here. What are you looking at? Huh? What are you looking at? They think they're looking at a broken man. They're half right. I kind of thought for a half second here that I had that hole in the fence problem figured out. Because up here at the corner by the gate, I've got some rough cut fence slab of assorted different lengths. And when we were at the cabin, I took every tool known to mankind with me, including my battery operated framing nailer. And I thought, whoa, I could just get a piece of that rough cut lumber. I'll chuck that in the back of the truck. We'll run down there. Dook, 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 dook. No more hole in the fence. Then I realized when I left the yard, I grabbed the blue truck. I left the red truck full of tools sitting in the driveway. I grabbed the old farm truck. So I got no wood. I got no tools. I'm going to run up here, get myself a board, and I'll go put it there. And then I'm just going to drive straight up to the yard, grab that nail gun, come back. No procrastination today. We're going to fix this problem right now. 9 o'clock tonight is too late in the day to be farting around with shenanigans like this for nothing. As if this night couldn't get any better, I go to hop in this truck, throw it in drive, so I can go get my nail gun, pull it out of the park, and I got 5 neutrals. That shifter cable that I replaced earlier this year popped off again. So I had to crawl underneath there. No jack stands, no jacks, no blocks. Just one fat guy and a truck and a field full of cow shit. Getting under there is the easy part. Getting out, not so much. Let's get this piece of junk back to the yard. Well, I had to call in the big guns. 780 call the wife. That's what that was. Either to bring me up a 4x4 post to plug this hole right here. Because although I was fully intent to plug one down there, I looked behind me and they were all popping out right here. So all I did basically take a 4x4 post on one side of this 4-inch page wire. It's tough to weave anything through that. You take a 4x4 on one side and a couple old scrap chunks of wood on the other, and just and basically sandwich it together, and that keeps that pin down. I tell you though, this bad boy, this is what I bought myself for my birthday, a DeWalt cordless framing nailer. I used it lots today. I've used it lots over the last couple of weeks. This was my birthday present to myself, early birthday present to myself, because we had the outdoor cookhouse to build. But it's got a pile of use, and it is so valuable. I've already proven it is so valuable. I've contemplated taking it back to the store just so that I could pay more money for it. Just so I could buy it again and pay more money for it. because it is like, man. So just grab this and a sleeve of batter or a sleeve of nails, and just just solve the world's problems right away. So if you don't have one of these, but you do have $650, highly recommend you add this to your toolkit. They are expensive, but man, oh man, the things you can use them for. Anyways, you can tell by where the sun is what time it is. Contemplated going for a beer today, but I literally just come off my meds from having that bacterial stomach infection. I should probably let that clear my system for a couple more days. I better go fetch up a cup of tea. So I'll let you go for now. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. I hope your cows are where they're supposed to be and your sheep are behaving. And we'll see you tomorrow.